Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So welcome or welcome back if you're returning to the channel. Today's Love Tarot reading, we are going over their honest feelings for you. How are they honestly feeling? That's what we're looking into. So I have three piles for you guys today. Pile one, we have this card. It's Basil or Basil, depending on where you're from. And I have this paired with this obsidian point here. Pile one. Pile two, we have a gardenia. This paired with this green fluorite. Pile two. And pile three, we have a poppy. And I have this paired with this clear quartz crystal for pile three. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for every single person, and that's totally fine. You can watch different piles for different people. That's totally fine as well. I will start each of the readings with the energy check-in, just to kind of help you know if you're in the right spot. And I also do extra confirmations at the end of each reading just for some extra fun. So again, we have pile one, pile two, pile three. The time span, if I can talk, the timestamps will be in the description box below or the pinned comment. Just click right on your timestamp. You can also use those numbers if you're having a hard time deciding between two. You might look at the numbers on the timestamp and kind of be like, okay, this one's more for me. So yeah, but you just click on the timestamp and it'll take you right to your spot in the reading. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope that you find the guidance and insight you're looking for in this reading. That's always the intention I set, that those drawn to this reading will find the insight and guidance that they need. I am available for personal readings. You can find the information in the description box below if you want a more personal insight to you and your person versus just a general. I do live readings usually about twice a week, or I can do recorded readings based off of questions and a little bit of background as well, and you'll get it in a video format, kind of how this is, but it'll be tailored to your questions and your person and just your guys' energy. So again, we have pile one, pile two, pile three. I'll leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, feel free to pause the screen while you're deciding, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile one, you picked the Basil or Basil card and the obsidian point here. We are looking into their honest feelings. How is your person, the person on your mind? How are they honestly feeling about you? Please remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for everyone, and that's totally fine. I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling from the tarot. But let's start with a quick energy check-in for those that enjoy that. So energy check-in, pile one. So the point of the energy check-in, I love when they fly, is to help you know if you're in the right spot. So something, if not all of this, should ring true for you. You can also ask your guides, angels, the universe, your higher self, God, however you want to view that. Whoever you like to connect with, ask them for a sign or synchronicity within the reading. Sometimes I get really crazy, bizarre things that pop up, and I always share them because I know they're for somebody. So energy check-in, pile one. Energy check-in, pile one. One more. Energy check-in, pile one. All right, let's see what we have kicking. All right, we have clown. Appearances, humiliation, and feeling ashamed. So someone could have been acting like a clown, seem like a clown, do something clownish. Someone could be into clowns. Maybe someone has a very big fear of clowns. Interesting. All right, we have a dragon. It says passion. It says the dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. So there could be a lot of passion and fire within this connection, or, you know, one or both sides. There could be a lot of fire signs here as well. It is also, you're being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passions don't lead you into trouble. So that could be resonant for someone as well. All right, we have the number 12. It says peace and harmony. So we have this peace sign. I know I have a friend that actually loves peace signs, so maybe that's a sign for somebody. But so, you know, needing some peace and harmony, that could be missing in the connection, or trying to find the peace or the harmony between the passion and, you know, the rest of the connection. Ooh, we have 33, unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, magic, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. So, but with the, I mean, we have that phrase here, but with the unicorn, there could be something very unique about this connection. Unicorns always give me like Aquarius vibes just because of that uniqueness of Aquarius. So that could be here as well. There could be a connection. Maybe someone asked for a unicorn and here you go. And then the number 33 may be important. We have first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. So there could be some Capricorn. So wow, we've hit fire signs, you know, an air sign. Now we have an earth sign here. But unleash your kindest self. It's just some interesting energy popping up in this. I'm not going to try to make too much sense of it. The Capricorn energy being here is associated with the 10th house, which can be associated with your career. So there also may be a job connection or work connection for some of you with your person. And then we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So someone could be keeping an eye on the other person. You may catch this person, you know, looking at you. There could be going into social media, those kinds of things. Gaslighting's on here, so if you feel like that's resonant for your situation, hopefully that's not everyone's, but it is on here. And there could be like a perspective shift or perspective misalignment between you and your person, how they perceive something and how you perceive something could be here as well. So let's jump in. If any of that rings true for you, you feel like you're in the right spot. Also, there could be a basal connection. So this says clarity and protection. I love all that green. Makes me feel very like the heart chakra, heart-centered energy as well. All right, let's move this over a little bit. All right, so if you feel like you're in the right spot, let's jump into the tarot. So let's see. How is pile one's person honestly feeling? Someone may be a runner or trying to start running or a running routine. All of a sudden I feel like, I mean, they might be a beginning runner, because the reason I'm trying to explain this, all of a sudden I feel like my chest is like constricted, but I'm seeing like almost like where you've been running really hard and you have to stop and, but it's like you're doing this out of a good thing, the running. So take that for how it fits. I don't know. I just felt like, you know, like after like even a good run, you, and to know I hate running, but I've done it at various points in my life, different races for charity for my daughter, but I don't enjoy it. But if you enjoy it, rock on. I'm jealous of you for that. Anyways, but that's this vibe of not necessarily like, I mean, I guess if you're newer to running, like catching your breath, but it's like that feeling you get after you're like, that was really good. You know, that kind of feeling. I don't know. Take that for whoever that was for. But all right, let's get into this. All right. So we have a Page of Wands. All right. So there's attraction going on like this person's feelings. There's like a fire that's kind of below the surface. There's a playfulness with the Page of Wands, like a flirtatious playfulness that kind of comes in with the Page of Wands at times. And very creative. This person could see you as very creative, very passionate. All right, I'm going to hold off on that idea for a second. All right, we have a Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of inaction. I'm going to wait on that too. Okay, we have a Knight of Pentacles. This is our slow and steady knight. He is the slowest moving of the knights, but he's typically the most consistent and dedicated. All right, there's way too many. I'm not taking 3. All right, let's see. We have an Ace of Cups. All right, that's my I love you card. That is a new emotional beginning, a new emotional phase. You know, your cup runneth over. So this is a heavy feelings popping up here that your person has for you. I'm going to clarify all these and then we can tell this story a little better. Pile one's person's honest feelings. I know we have a page, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay. This person is extremely attracted to you. I'm not surprised that this passion is here. There's a fire that burns with this person towards you. For some of you, this may have started as like kind of maybe a hookup or something like that, and now is developing to something more. That's not everybody's case, but that could be here. This person does, if you guys are intimate, they very much enjoy that. They think about that a lot. I mean, look at all that. We have a Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Our Knight of Wands can sometimes be a bit of a player energy, but we're looking into their feelings. We're not looking at what's their truth about them, right? So this is our action towards this passion. Some of you also, if you haven't gone to that level with this person, there could be a lot of creative energy between the two of you. Could be both creatives, musicians, artists, something like that, where you're creating a project together where this person feels very drawn to you, and also you've like possibly lit like a fire under them to be more passionate about things in their life. All right, this Four of Swords. We have a Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, this person definitely sees your abundance. They see your worth. They see your value. The Four of Swords, though, that's kind of like resting. It's kind of like pause energy. And this can be a bit of independent energy. I have a thought, but I'm gonna pull a couple more before I go down that road for a second. All right. We have the Strength card, so Leo showing up. It's fire sign, not surprising. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is persistent energy. It's the energy of not giving up. Sometimes I feel like when the Nine of Wands pops up, it can indicate that someone has put a bit of a wall up at times. But then we have the Fool and the Six of Wands. So, you know, guys, the way this is showing up, this is coming in as if someone maybe wasn't expecting this, or they weren't necessarily looking for this, or it kind of has snuck up on them. These feelings, this, but they want to hold on to this. This is a really good feeling. So the Four of Pentacles clarifying this Ace of Cups. This Four of Pentacles can be greedy energy. They could basically not be able to get enough of you, right? Not only are they passionate towards you in this new beginning, new phase, but they also feel very emotionally drawn to you. And it's something they are holding on to. It's like, again, I can't quite get enough. I know I'm jumping around, but there's just so much. So this strength, this person definitely feels a strong connection with you, a strong pull. And it's very like, it's been steadily growing within this person. That's why I keep getting this like, almost like, I almost set it up here, but I was like, why am I getting slow burn? When this is typically very fiery, fast energy. So it's like, this connection with you might have started as like, you know, maybe lustful, or, you know, not to put anybody down, but may have started like, you know, you weren't expecting that. Like, it's like, oh, hey, I'm very attracted to this person. I'm very, oh my gosh, like it's here. And then kind of as time has gone on, this person's like, when they really sat and contemplated this, like they really started to see your value. They really start to feel like this has really been adding up, and the strength of this to turn into this very emotional connection that this person, I don't think that they want to let go of. So if you guys aren't in connection, or something has happened that has made you guys kind of be in a disconnect or a down, which I don't pick up a lot of people, but it is here. It's like, I don't want to give up on this. I'm not ready to let go of this. I want to hold on to this. There's a feeling of like, I cherish the compassionate side of you and what that brings out in me as well. Can we get some more insight to honest feelings towards the viewer, please? I think my cards like to make me work sometimes. They felt heard. May your brave call be carried in the wind. Some of you may work in like a restaurant atmosphere together. Like I think of heard, and it just makes me think of the bear heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind. So this person, they could really very much like the sound of your voice, either your singing voice, your spoken voice, how you speak to them. Like it's like a feeling of like being called, like a calling. It's like you call to this person. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they have some dreams about you here and there. I'm gonna put this down here. Move these up. Heard. Also, this person appreciates that you listen to them, like you hear them out, you like respect them. I don't know if this person has been valued to their full extent at a lot of times in other places in their life. This person may be very attractive. I think they find you very attractive. So this could be going back and forth. If, you know, people tend to be like, admire you for your outside but don't always appreciate your inside, it feels like there's an appreciation there for like more than your external appearance here. Journey, may you seek adventure. So yeah, this person wants to see where this goes. They want to see how far this can take them. They're not done with whatever this journey is, depending on how it looks for you guys. It's like, let's keep going. Let's see how deep this can go. We have these steps going below the water, and our water represents our emotions. You know, that's where that cup of water emotions kind of comes in. So I think this person is ready to take the step and go a little deeper in this connection, deeper in their feelings, see where this can take them. Ease, may it be effortless. There's an ease that this person feels around you. You put them like, you give them like a sense of peace. Which we did have peace and harmony here. So this person feels a peace in your energy. They may have done something or have done something in their past, or they feel humiliated, and yet here you kind of come in and kind of set this person at ease. We have accept. So I find that they find you very accepting, very honest, very open about like towards them. All right, let's see. What are some hidden truths or challenges this person feels? Hidden truths or challenges. True love stories never end. Yeah, so they might be trying to keep some of this under wraps. This also could be this Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. They could be all trying to conceal this or hold on to this. You know, it's like they don't quite want to let this show. But they definitely feel like this is a true love story, that like this is going to last. Rest, recovery before restart. So if there has been some sort of disconnect for some of you, there is this feeling of, okay, if this is a goodbye, it's just a goodbye for right now. Like I need to rest and restart and recover. You know, we did have that Four of Swords, and kind of, you know, looking at what's important to them. You may have helped them see their own value as well, and kind of knowing that they need to rebuild, to restart, to be worthy of you is what I want to say. All right, let's see. And then we have living in fear. So this person does have fear at times, fear wrapped up into things. You know, this person may have been through a lot in relationships or just life in general with that Nine of Wands, which again is persistent energy, but it's someone who's been beat up, right? So this person does have, like, that's could be a challenge or a hidden truth that this person does have fear around this. That's also why they may be concealing this cup of love that they have, this cup of new beginning. It's like, I don't want to let this go, but I'm also afraid of giving too much too quickly. Okay, let's see, where do I want to go next? Get in some more insight to honest feelings. We have trials of love, lesson, and party of one. Wow, okay. So there has been a lesson in this person's independence. So again, depending on where you guys are, they could be learning a lesson that they don't want to just have a party of one. Again, take it for how it fits. But there's a lesson around just being a party of one in their feelings. Some of them may be worried, like if you guys haven't had those feelings conversation, that they might be like, it might just be all on their side. We have, winter. So winter time may be important. Winter, it reminds me of hibernation, you know, this pause, whatever this rest, recovery, restart, you know, the trees lose their leaves in winter and they kind of go into this hibernation period and then they bloom again in the spring. Yeah, and then it came out with heart and lockdown. So it does feel like this person is in a sense of like keeping things to themselves. They may be learning some things on their own at this time, or they know that they need to be on their own at this time. I know that kind of keeps coming up. I know that's not everybody's situation. So for some of them, they may just be trying to figure out, do they want to stay single? Do they want to take this leap of faith, this new beginning that's kind of coming up in this connection? Yeah, because we had the Fool right there. So there's a feeling of like, I need to kind of reevaluate what I'm doing and what I want. But there's definitely a lot of feelings here. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to go next? I just realized I didn't pull out a second tarot deck. Sorry, bear with me for a second. Sorry, pile one. I haven't totally forgot to pull that out. Let me clear these real quick. Sorry, I should have warned you guys for that noise. I do a lot of sound clearing with my stuff. That's what I prefer to do. And crystal clearing. Okay, let's see. What is pile one's person's intentions? What are their intentions? Pile one's person's intentions at this time towards the viewer. We have the Four of Swords. That's that rest. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Cups. So before this person can come through with some sort of offer of love, something they know that they have to take a rest and they have to take some responsibility for either their actions or something else going on in their life, their responsibilities like that have been slowing them down. So there's a sense of, my intentions are to correct or really evaluate what I'm carrying in my life before I can move forward with this. So there's going to be a little bit of pause in this person's intentions, but it's coming from a really good place. A sincere place is the way this feels. All right, let's get some love or some song cards. So with the songs, there'll be a message for in the lyrics. So if you want to pick one of the songs and look at the lyrics or listen to the songs. Let's see, song cards pile one. We have Now or Never by Halsey. It's Your Love by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. I Will, The Beatles. Say Something by Sam Redden. Chasing Cars, Snow Patrol. And White Lies by Odessa featuring Jenny Potts. So if you guys want to screenshot that, pick a song, listen to all the songs, read all the lyrics. I don't know. I used to say just one song, just kind of be like, okay, what do I need to hear? And trust your intuition and look up those lyrics or listen to the song. And you may be surprised at what some of the stuff that wants to come through from your person. So with that, we're going to do some actual message cards. Let's see. Pile 1's person. What did they want to say? What would they say if they could? I remember everything you've said. So this person keeps your thoughts, your words, very important to them. They haven't forgotten what you've told them. I want your attention. So they definitely want to get your attention. They could be keeping an eye on you or trying to get you to watch them. They are feeling very triggered. So something about your connection may have triggered them, or they recognize that they've triggered you, but there's some triggers going on here. What we have is a soul connection. So this person feels like there's definitely some sort of soul connection here. There's a knowingness in this connection for them. You are hard to forget. I am working on myself. So there is this feeling of I'm trying to be better, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to take responsibility for either my actions or again, what I've done or what I'm carrying. And there's also, it seems like there's an evaluation of priorities at this time too, going on with this person. I'm overthinking everything. And there are some resentments. So they could be resenting the fact that they can't forget you. There's some sort of resentment there. And then we have, I just want to go back in time. All right, let me grab another deck. All right, let's see. What else does pile 1's person want to say? I will do anything to bring you happiness. My love for you goes so deep. There's like that journey card. I'm electrified by you, which is interesting. We did have the sea anemone. I didn't talk about that, but there, you know, it can be like electric. I can never say it, but I do love you. Your beauty cascades over me. You're a diamond of immense strength and beauty. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. I have no words for your kindness and generosity. I want to travel the world with you. And one more. I've been watching you from a distance. That came up in our energy. So, pile 1, there is your reading. I hope this resonates. I hope you got the information you're looking for. I'm going to pull some extra confirmations for those that enjoy. Just a little bit more, is this really my person kind of thing, or you need that. If you already know, just trust that and just use this next section as fun. But I feel like our guides, the universe, always wants us to trust our intuition. So please do that. I know I have some people that come to this section first to see if their person's initials there, just to see if that's their pile. I mean, you can do what you want, and I know I've talked about this lately, but I feel like every time I read that, like, it's like my guides are like, no, that's not how it works. So anyways, but for those that need extra confirmation, are here for fun, let's see what we have. All right, we have the 4th house. So we have Cancer energy showing up. We have Mars energy, which is associated with Scorpio and Aries. We have Pisces showing up. All right, let's see. Attributes. And these can be you or them. We have well-rounded, spontaneous, and magnetic personality. Let's see if we can get some more zodiacs. All right, we have Pisces again. We have Libra showing up. We have the fish, so more Pisces. We have a skeleton here, so some sort of secret or like the skeleton in the closet kind of vibe here. Also Halloween or something just about bones could be important. We just lost a candle, but that's okay. And then we have the compass. So I feel like some of you may be at a physical distance from this person, or maybe from two different places, or there's some sort of thing around travel here in this connection. All right, we have Libra again showing up, double Libra. I'm a double Libra. Okay. We have smart, funny, and a scar. So they could have a specific scar, and then we have short stature. So someone could be of short stature. All right, and let's get some letters. So with the letters, we may spell some names, channel some names, have initials, locations. If you see something that I don't say, please honor that and take that. I don't see everything, so all right, let's see. My goodness, so we have G-R-Y-A, so we have Gary there. C, we have Carrie, Mary, or M-D, Dairy. Larry, interesting. All right, May could be important. Ray is here. Gay. All right. Day, Mad. Sure, Dameron for some reason. Cameron. Larry. We're hearing like Lori, Lorelai, Glenn. Camden, Darcy, Mr. Darcy. Maybe there's a Pride and Prejudice thing here. Darcy, Carrie, Kari, Corinne, Yara, Gail, Galen, Cal. There's a lot here, and I know I'm not seeing it all, so please just take whatever fits for you. Dally, Dairy, Dallas, Alan, Al, Allison, Aldridge. Anyways, I know there's a lot more that I'm not seeing, so please honor whatever you see, and any confirmations that you personally get, take that as your confirmation. If you know this is your pile and nothing popped up here, just trust your intuition on that one, guys. Friendly reminder, I do personal readings. I can do live readings twice a week. Or I also have availability just for recorded readings based off of questions and a little bit of backstory. You can find that link in my description box if you're interested in a personal reading or a deeper dive into your personal connection with your person. So as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending your time with me, showing up so I have some energy to read. It's always great. And thank you guys so much, and have a good one. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. We are going over their honest feelings about you. How are they honestly feeling at this time about you and the connection and anything else that wants to come out. So you guys were attracted to the Gardenia card with the green fluorite wand here. I love gardenias. They happen to be a personal favorite and an extra layer with a family member that passed away. It's a connection for me. So, love that you guys chose the gardenia. It says simplicity and devotion here. We're going to start with a quick energy check-in just to kind of help you know if you're in the right spot. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling from the tarot. But the rest of you guys that do enjoy the energy check-ins, let's start there. So the point of the energy check-in is to help you know if you're in the right spot. So something, if not all of this, or a very defining part of this should ring true for you, just to kind of help you know. All right, so pile 2, energy check-in. pile 2, check in. Pile 2, energy check in. You can also ask for sign synchronicities in this reading. Sometimes weird things pop up for you guys. So, all right, let's see. So we do have regrets, blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. So there could be a feeling of regret this time, or something within the connection is feeling that way. We have rabbit, cleverness. If you've been going through difficult times, it's time to think outside of the box and find the solution. This also is a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. So there could be some resonance. Someone also could be like Year of the Rabbit as well. All right, let's see. We have butterfly, metamorphosis, the number 22 here. So there could be some transformation, transforming going on in this connection, or because of this connection, like very catalyzing kind of effect. Now we do have luck. The number 19 is funny. Rabbit, you know, like the lucky rabbit's foot, things like that. Sometimes people see butterflies as luck, and here now we have a 4-leaf clover. It says you're right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. So there might be, you know, some regretful energy, but yet you're still feeling very optimistic in this connection that things can transform and change. We have first quarter moon in Scorpio, so there could be a Scorpio connection. It says release your blocks. So there, we did talk about being blocked on or neglecting a creative side, so there could be a release going on to step back into that creativity. Pretty sure this is the sacral chakra, which is the creative flow anyways. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on which one that is at the moment, but so a lot of creativity kind of vibe coming in, emotional creativity as well with that Scorpio water sign. And then we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So there could be like, feels like a work in progress, if I wanted to make a phrase that's kind of popping up right now. Someone also could work with hammers or building or creating something that way physically with their hands, is why this could be here as well. So if any of this rings true for you, let's jump in. And again, we also had the gardenia, simplicity and devotion. There's a Rufus du Sol, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, song called Devotion that's now playing in my head because after reading Devotion, so I don't know if that's a song that anyone is resonant for anyone. But let's get into this. So pile 2. How is their person honestly feeling at this time? What are their honest feelings? What are their honest feelings? We have the World. World is about a sense of completion. They could feel like you complete them. You complete me. I feel as time goes on, less people get that. But, gosh, what a beautiful image. Sorry, I'm stuck on this. There could be some distance for some of you, like long distance with the World being here, but there's a sense of completion or feeling completed. We have a 7 of Swords. Now this is sneaky energy, concealing information. Also, when it pops up in feelings, sometimes I feel like someone is either hiding their feelings or denying their feelings, but we'll see what else comes up. Honestly feeling. We have the 10 of Wands. Very heavy and kind of bogged down. Then we have the King of Wands, so very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion in the feelings here with that King of Wands popping up. But the rest of this is really interesting. So we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Star. Why would someone be concealing their optimism and hope? So Aquarius energy showing up. We have the Sun. 9 of Pentacles, and the overall energy, the High Priestess. Okay. with the High Priestess being here, this person feels some sort of intuitive or internal knowing connection to you. They could also feel like you are all knowing. There's something magical about you. There's something very much the High Priestess. Maybe someone resonates with that card in general for themselves. But there's a sense of you see right through me. You see through the good, the bad, the ugly, those kinds of things. Even when I try to conceal it, you see through me. And also, there's a vibe of this person feeling like you see a side of them that they have a hard time seeing or they try to conceal. It's weird. Like, this person's trying to like hide the fact that they are like wanting to heal. It's so interesting. Some of you may have cut this person off. The Queen of Swords can be cutthroat, cutting people off, and the world is about a completion, the end of a cycle. There also could just be something how you think and see the world and you communicate that is feel like completing, like you fit in the pieces for this person. There's this really interesting energy, right? Actually, it's kind of these two. It's kind of very interesting. Can I clarify this little chunk of energy a little bit more? This one. The Four of Pentacles. It's like there's this vibe. Okay, what I'm trying to explain, I hope this makes sense because it doesn't fully make sense to me, so I'm having a hard time articulating it. There's this feeling of someone wanting to come across more depressed or more than they actually are. It's like this person doesn't want to let you know how happy you make them, how much you make them like hopeful for their future. But to me, it's not making sense why they would hide that or feel the need to hide that. So I'm not getting a clue about that. Now, the Four of Pentacles being here can be greedy energy, someone trying to hold on to something. But this person, it may be like, for some reason, hope or optimism or happiness. You know, like maybe there's like a fear of that, because if if you're always kind of like down in the dumps and stuff like that, then it's just always going to be more of the same. But like hope also breeds like fear around losing that hope, which I do understand that concept. But that's just how it feels. So hopefully that makes sense. Like, it's almost like this person like is like Eeyore or like grumpy cat kind of person, and like that's part of their persona, but yet you bring out this other side of them. But yet it's like, I'm trying so hard to conceal the fact that you make me happy, conceal the fact that you kind of make me lighten up a bit. I'm like holding on to this like tough exterior, like, and maybe they've had to be that way. Maybe life has, and they have a lot of responsibilities, those kinds of things. But it's like this, under this tough exterior this person has, there's just like happiness and optimism and healing and all the stuff that you kind of like have like reinstated in them. But yeah, it's like fighting between like I want to be grumpy and you make me so happy. So it's so interesting. It's like, I mean, I guess, we get stuck in phases, we get stuck in ruts. And again, for some reason, this feels like this is like being more on the downside of things, feels more comfortable to this person, because whenever they allow themselves to hope for different, it's come crashing down in their face at times, in the past or something. That's kind of how this feels going on with this person. But there is this passion, there's this value, there's this all-consuming kind of pull this person feels towards you. We did have a Page of Cups there, but there's this intuitive kind of vibe. So there also feels like there's a catalyzing kind of effect going on, that you've kind of like opened this person's mind, opened this person's world up to a different way of being. But yet this person, like, it's like they're afraid of their own happiness at times. So there could be some self-sabotage. I did say self-sabotage here. That kind of has done this where there has involved in some regrets, but yet there's this like feeling of, you make me feel lucky. You make me feel like I need to release these blocks. You make me feel like I need to transform. But yeah, I'm just not quite there just yet. But it's there. It's below the surface. You've opened my eyes up. You've helped me see things differently. You've brought me hope. You've brought me happiness. And at a core level that I didn't think I was capable of. But yet here I am. But I'm still not quite sure how to fit that into my world or fit that into who I thought I was. So it does feel like you're like, it's almost like, is it Michelangelo that did David? Shoot. I hate when I'm channeling and I can't remember all these things that I know so well. But let's just describe it like chipping away at this hard exterior to find this beautiful sculpture beneath this. Like anyone who does like any sort of like that kind of, you know, rock sculpture kind of thing. It's like they see the beauty within the rock, this massive rock, and yet you're chipping away and bringing out this beautiful creation beneath this that they didn't think was possible. But you saw that in them. You saw that in there. You also helped them see that was in there. Like it doesn't just have to be, you know, life doesn't have to be this hard, heavy thing. It can be beautiful, but it is part of your perspective to do that. So I really feel like you guys have been very eye-opening to this person about their own tendencies. I know we went to look at honest feelings, but this is how they're honestly feeling because of you, is kind of how this is coming in. So I'm not getting overly sappy emotions. I'm having like a big wake-up call kind of vibes coming in from this person. All right, let's see. Let me get some more. Let me move these over here. Okay. Can we get more insight to how this person is honestly feeling, please? Fluid. May you shift and transform. Yeah, you are transforming this person. You are helping them shift. I mean, sometimes I feel like some of us, that's part of our life mission, is to do that for a lot of people, and it gets a little old sometimes, right? They're like, I just want someone who's already there. If you know, you know. But you are helping shift and transform this person. Begin. May you start as if you've already begun. So things are opening. The sun is rising. Things are coming up. Things are becoming anew for this person. You've begun. You've started something within this person. And receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. So this person, you're helping them see that they are worthy. You're helping them see, again, like it's the sculpture beneath the rock. It's interesting. And here we have beauty. May you perceive nature's artistry afresh. This person sees you as absolutely beautiful, inside, outside, all of it. This person is very, very drawn into your mind, though. It's almost like refreshing and exotic to this person that you think the way that you think, that you see things the way that you see, and you're kind of helping them see. It's mesmerizing to this person. It's awe-inspiring to this person, yet also feels uncomfortable to this person at the same time, because their comfort zone was, you know, but yet it's, oh, I can be open up. Life can be beautiful. Things can be beautiful. People can be kind. People can be caring. Those kinds of things. It's like all new to this person. And it's all because of you. Okay. Let me see. Let's look at some hidden truths or challenges. Let me get some hidden truths or challenges. No ordinary love. So this person, even if you're kind of opposite from this person, they definitely recognize that this isn't ordinary. This is special. But it is just so complicated. So that could be a challenge. That the shift, this change is complicated. No distance will keep us apart. If you are at a distance, either physical or emotional, that it's not going to stay that. way. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have not your typical love story. Again, this is very different than this person has ever experienced. We also have guilt for past actions and behavior. So they could be feeling guilty, having regrets if they have treated you poorly, because you've been like nothing but amazing to this person. So, yeah. All right, let's look at this person's intentions at this time. Hopefully they do intend to transform and change, awaken. Let's see. What is this person's intentions at this time? Ace of Pentacles, that's a new tangible beginning. And here we have a sunflower. We have the Tower. Clarify the Tower of the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, this person does intend to break down their hard exterior. The Nine of Wands, you know, we have a porcupine here. So that's what they're letting go. They're letting this hard exterior go. They're letting that fall away. As scary as it is, I think they do intend to break down and break open. I wish I had a picture of what I'm thinking in my head. I have a picture on my wall in my bedroom of this sculpture, and it's like broken and like the light's coming through it. That's what it's reminding me of. Ooh, there's too many. Okay, it's one more, just one more in their intentions. Okay, the Moon. Yep, this person does intend to face their fears, step into the light, ready to be seen, to transform, to go through that phase. We have the Ace of Cups here, to have some sort of new emotional beginning. So I think, yeah, this person is definitely transforming, allowing their hard exterior to fall away, really facing things, stepping in and wanting. We have two aces here, two new beginnings, a tangible one and an emotional beginning. So there is really pure intentions here towards you. All right, let's look into our song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, awesome. If you don't, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics if you want to look it up. All right, we have Layla by Eric Clapton. You can listen to the song or just look at the lyrics and just pick one. We have Waves by Luke Bryan. Patience by Guns N' Roses. One Day by Yahoo. I don't know. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Begging for Thread by Banks. And then we have Butterfly Moon, Kim D, songwriter. So those are your songs. If you want to take a screenshot, pick one, whatever one calls to you, look up the lyrics and see what your person wants to say. We're also going to get some message cards from this person. A certain deck in my head. Okay, let's see. Pile 2's person. What do they want to say? What do they want them to know? I know you're right, but I need time, or need to come to my own conclusions. Your beauty still moves me. Being apart has been life-changing for me. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. I miss you regardless of how things seem. You're an angel. I know I screwed things up and I honestly have no idea how to fix it. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I'm reminded of you constantly. My heart is telling me just do it. And one more from this deck. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Then we have our connection still affects me. All right, let's see. Pile 2. What else do they want to say? You cross my mind 1,000 times a day. Just tell me how you feel. There's some toxic stuff I have to release. I'm in love with you. You are my other half. I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. In time we'll be together. We will reach union. Maybe you're better off without me. I hope that you're okay. Why do you keep breaking my heart? I don't want to take you for granted or misuse you. I've lost so many people in my life, and you are the light of my life. So those are your messages, pile 2. I'm going to move into extra confirmations for those that need a little extra confirmation or just want to do confirmations for fun. I will always say, please always trust your intuition if you know if this is your pile or not, and use this just if you're really unsure, and ask the universe for confirmation. So confirmations for pile 2, please. Okay, we have Jupiter. So there could be Sagittarius connection. We have Pisces, and we have the 4th house for Cancer. We have shy reader, so someone could be a reader. This could be confirmations for you or them. We have light hair and free spirit. Let's see. Okay, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn. We have a key. We have an owl. So this could be important for somebody. We have Cancer again. We have Africa, foreign. Some of you guys can just be some different places. Whoa, there's so many of those. Oh. Okay, let's see. All right, we have light hair again. We have the Lovers, so Gemini showing up. We have the Middle East. Okay. We have When Pigs Fly, so there could be some sort of disbelief in this connection. We have Europe, and we have reader again. So avid reader, tarot reader, good at reading people. And then we have this ship stuck in a bottle. So communication, you know, we have this like kind of monster here. So gives me Goonies vibes, but it could feel like some sort of message or forward momentum is like stuck. All right, let's get some letters. So could channel some names, locations, or spell out names, locations, initials. Let's see what we pull for you guys. If you see something that I don't see, just honor that. All right. Woo. All right. We have an R, a G, a P, A, C, S, T, D, E, N, and T. Wow. Okay. Someone's scent is very important. Okay. Maybe someone has an accent. Maybe someone does some sort of race. Chat GPT. Tent. Maybe someone goes camping. 10. Maybe the number 10 is important. The number 4 may be important, like the 4th day of the month or the 4th month, April. I don't know why I'm not seeing any. I'm sure there's tons of names. Pen, Genevieve, Jen, Pratt, Kat, Kathy, Catherine, Katarina, here in Carl, Gretchen, Greta. I just heard Tamberg. I have no idea why. Pam. Central Time. EST. Eat. Maybe someone's a big foodie. Tay, Taylor, Tanner, Kane, Can, Con, Yira, Knees, Nars, Nezra, Peter, I know there's a lot more and I'm not seeing them, so if you see it, just honor that. Take whatever confirmations are meant for you. And as always, I appreciate you guys being here. If you're interested in a personal reading besides just a general reading, you can find my booking link in the description box. I do live readings twice a week, or I can do recorded readings based off questions and a little bit of background, depending on what fits for your schedule and price range. Totally fine. But as always, I appreciate you guys being here and spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my friends. For pile 3, we are going over their honest feelings for you. What are they honestly feeling about you? The connection, that's what we're looking into. You were drawn to the Poppy card. It says reflection and tranquility, as well as the clear quartz wand here. So we're going to start with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling from the tarot. But let's start with energy check-in. So the point of this is to help you know if you're in the right spot. So something, if not all of this, should ring true for you or your situation. So pile 3, energy check-in. You can also ask for signs and synchronicities within the reading from your guides, angels, universe, just to help you know if you're in the right spot. And I also do extra confirmations for fun at the very end of each reading. So let's see. Energy check-in pile 3. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to read your energy. All right, let's see. Pile 3. Energy check-in. Let's see what we have. All right, we have raccoon. So we have a little trash panda. Now, it says letting go. It says this message has to do with those things to which you cling. Be it thought form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will flow. Okay. Let's see. I felt the need to pull 2 of these. So we have water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio showing up. Then we have appreciation, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, and expressing love. All right, we have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. All right. Then we have new moon in Libra, know you are loved. I love, love, love. This is interesting with this red letting go. Like, it makes me wonder if like someone let go of one thing and now something new is coming in for them. I don't know, or even an outdated way of thinking. We have the Fool here, so some sort of new beginning, number 12 on this card. It says, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. So new beginnings, new beginnings. All right. And then clouds, distractions, number 11. So we have 11, 12 here. There could be a feeling of distraction, something's distracting. Maybe sometimes that's a good thing, you know. Have your head in the clouds kind of vibe in a fun way. Where do I want to put all these? Try to make this fit a little better. All right, and there. All right, guys, so if any of that rings true for you, even if it's just a piece of it, like a key could be important, let's jump into this. And again, we also had the Poppy, so reflection and tranquility. And let's jump into this. So pile 3's person, how are they honestly feeling? This energy check-in, I'm thinking good, but we'll see. We'll see. I've learned not to assume too much in these readings. So, all right. Pile 3, how are they honestly feeling? The Fool. There's the Fool again. So this could be a new relationship for some of you, or a new phase in your relationship. The Magician. Wow, okay. We have Gemini Virgo connection there as well. We have an 8 of Wands, communication. Rapid change, strength. So we have Leo showing up. All right, we have 3 major arcana. So this is feeling like a really big major connection, major change, major shift. We have the Emperor. So Aries showing up. Wow. How many majors can we have? We have a 9 of Wands. That's persistent, not willing to give up energy. We have the 7 of Wands. So we have 7, 8, 9 of Wands. We have the Tower popping up. Interesting. Let's see. Can we clarify what this break apart is? 7 of Cups. Okay. Indecision. And the overall energy, Empress. All right. All right. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major cards popping out here. Empress is our overall energy. It's associated with Taurus and Libra. It's associated with the planet Venus. This person, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of strength. There's a lot of adoration. They could have put you on a pedestal. It's feeling good vibes. The only kind of negative card we have here is the Tower, which can be shock and change and things falling apart. I typically see it as a breakdown of something. And so I asked what it was. So we have a 7 of Cups, which can someone be, you know, wishful thinking or thinking through a lot of options. So it's like breaking down the options. And we do have all these cups, and then we have the main center cup right here. So I do feel like what is shifting or falling away is options or their inability to make a choice here. So this really feels like this person is choosing you. They feel very strongly attracted to you, very mesmerize you. We have the Emperor and the Empress, divine counterpart showing up. We have the Magician. This person feels like almost like magic, like it's like they're finally getting like something good after a period of things being so kind of crazy. The 8 of Wands is rapid change. It can be about communication. It's clarified by our 7 of Wands, which is about challenges, but having the courage to go through the challenges. And then we run into our courage card of strength. But it got clarified by, you know, the Tower, which is again an interesting combination. There's also this person, it could be like their ego falling away too, if their ego was keeping them kind of stuck in indecision. These 2 cards can represent ego at times too, but this, you know, having this ego fall away and this indecision fall away. So guys, I really think that this person, there's just like, I don't have mushy gushy feelings in this just yet, because again, it feels like a new beginning or a new start for a lot of you guys. It's like, I'm open to this. I'm open to see where this can go. I'm open to, I keep hearing like every little thing you do is magic kind of thing. This person sees you a bit as magic. They see you as resilient. They see you as magic. They like how you communicate, that you communicate in a building kind of way. There's a lot of pull, again, this person feels, and it kind of has broken apart anything else that they were thinking about. And it's like almost like an extreme focus on you. Well, hot damn, pile 3. I feel like pile 3 a lot of times is my problem child. So this is kind of nice to see. I don't know why that always is. I think people just pick the same piles a lot. Or maybe it's just people picked different piles. But if you picked a pile before a lot and you had an old person pop up all the time, or you're focused on them and now you've let them go and now this new energy is coming in and here's a shift in your reading, which is kind of nice to see. Oh, we have an Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Lovers right there. Yeah, guys, this is feeling really, really good. It has really strong potential to really ignite. And where you guys take that, completely up to you, but it does feel like there's just this new beginning of appreciation and seeing where this could take you. All right, let's get some more insight. What is this person's honest feeling? They honestly really like you. They honestly want to start this. They honestly want to, you know, pick you, choose you. You make them feel like on top of the world, like they could conquer anything. And they find you immensely beautiful and attractive and stunning in this. All right, so held. May you feel the ocean's caress. So this person likes to be held by you. They like your touch. They feel warm and supported in your energy. Balance. May you find your equilibrium and motion. So you bring this person balance. You kind of even them back out. I'm hearing you help me trust again too. Lightness. May the light lift you to the surface. So there's like a lightness in here. There's an airness. We have compassion on the bottom. I'm really drawn into the Strength card again for a moment. Again, that Leo energy. But there's a feeling of the Leo card traditionally is seen with a woman like opening up the lion's mouth, but she's not doing this by force. It's like fierce serenity. Like it's in a very, I don't want to say controlling kind of way, in a very like the beast is like bowing down to her and allowing her to open its mouth. So the way it is just like your beauty and just who you are helps me kind of release my tension, release like my walls, and allow you to like me open to allow me to open up for you. I hope that makes sense. But it's very beautiful kind of energy. It's actually reminding me specifically of a friend / client of mine that I'm curious if she's in here. Because I'm like seeing her face in my head as I'm reading part of this. I'll say my Canadian friend, then she'll know who I am. I know I'm talking about her. All right, but it doesn't mean I'm just reading her, guys. But they keep showing me this situation, so I'm really loving it. If she is in this reading or is in this pile, but yeah, it just feels like things are just really coming together, in this connection, growing, expanding in this person's feelings. So let's look at some hidden truths. So what are some hidden truths or possible challenges you're not aware yet of? False mask. So someone may still be wearing a bit of a mask. Maybe they're completely, they're opening up to this, but there may be like, if you sense that something's off, it might just be like they have still some more stuff to tell you. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just sometimes we wear masks because we're trying to protect ourselves or trying to make ourselves look good in a situation. Unrevealed secrets. Okay, there's something that this person is holding back on or concealing. Can we get any insight to what that is? It makes me a little nervous. Okay. Twin flame union approaching. Okay. This person could feel like you're their twin or something like that. I don't know. That's really interesting. Okay. Maybe some of you guys are in a connection with your twin, or this has come back around after a period of, now you're having a restart. Maybe they're finally letting down their mask and revealing secrets and things. Reunion is coming into play. Every love song sounds like us. So there's just this vibe of like this replaying and going over and over in their head about you. Let's get some more insight. Higher purpose. So this person definitely feels like this is divinely orchestrated. Caged heart and damage. So there is some damage that this person does feel. Again, you kind of are helping them open up, but I think it's a two-sided story here. Like you're helping them open up, they're helping you open up. But if there is a false mask or something, they could still be a little caged. I do think that like the willingness to change is definitely here though, and the willingness to let that go. We have dreaming of you on the bottom of the deck here as well. All right, let's look into this person's intentions at this time, because the feelings are great. Again, we had this interesting kind of muddying the water of the reading a little bit, but let's see. But general reading, so it's not everybody's case. So, all right, let's see. Too many cards, okay. What's this person's intentions at this time, please? We have the Three of Wands. The Tower again. Page of Swords. What's this Tower? What's this Tower coming up? There could be some karmic stuff in the background, or some karmic stuff that you guys are working through, some lessons. With that Tower popping up twice. Oh my gosh, can I clarify this? It fell on the ground. Eight of Swords. So they're letting their limiting beliefs fall away. Breaking down this cactus, breaking down this caged heart, bringing down this hard exterior. I do think this person is in this kind of waiting mode to see if they can, but they intend to break down their walls. Again, any prickliness, any falseness that they're wearing, to really let you in and kind of allow you to learn about them and for them to learn about you. We have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom here. I do have a little beaver though, hopefully not building a dam or anything, but it does feel like letting my walls down. I do intend to let you in. The Queen of Pentacles here is value, you know, is importance, is appreciation. It's nurturing energy. So I think this person does intend to nurture this connection, see what can build, what can grow, what can, expand out of this as well. So overall it feels, you know, again, really good. That's still here, so take it for how it fits for you. But the overall feeling of this reading has been really, really good. But nothing's ever perfect, right, guys? Okay. So let's go into our song cards. So with the song cards, if you know the song, cool. If you don't, there'll be a message for the lyrics if you want to pick one and look up the lyrics. You can screenshot once I pull them all, and then after the reading, kind of be like, what does my person want to say? And pick one of them, look up the lyrics. All right, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Queen. Hold My Hand, Lady Gaga. Wish You Were Here, Florence and the Machine. Apologize by One Republic. We have Echo by Incubus, Fortress Around Your Heart, Sting. And then Lover You Should Come Over by Jeff Buckley. Put that there. All right, guys, so there are your song cards. If you want to take a screenshot, again, pick one and look up the lyrics. Let's see what this person has to say with our message cards. Okay. Move this over a tiny bit. Okay, pile 3. What does this person want to say? What do they want them to know? Pile 3. I haven't told anyone how I feel about you. Maybe they're keeping you a little bit of a secret. Maybe you will be the revealed secret. Interesting. My soul longs for every part of you. I know I made the wrong choice. I'm planning to reach out to you. This has happened in another reading. I felt like we did one reading about one person and then the messages were coming in from somebody else. So I don't know if that fits for somebody. Because a lot of these don't feel like the person I just read. So I don't know. I wasn't ready to connect. I'm so sorry. I miss getting dressed up to see you. Yeah, because we have like a connection that's together and these are coming up as if they aren't. But again, take it for how it fits. These are just like our general reading. Not all of these are going to fit for every situation. Being with you feels like home. Yeah, that definitely feels like this connection. Whew. I messed up and I know that. And you loved me when I was unlovable. I think the last time I talked about this, someone popped in the comments like, yep, totally feel that one person. And then someone's trying to, maybe this situation, if you let go of it, and they're kind of poking through in this reading. Go away. No, I'm just kidding. I need you in my life again. I will always love you. I wonder if you ever think of me. Interesting. All right, let's pull some different message cards. Let's see, which ones do I want to use? Let's see. All right. Can we get messages from pile 3's person that we've been reading? Not whoever this other person is. Oh, pile 3. All right. I think we share the same mind and heart. Your name is following me everywhere. You're like my long-lost best friend. Can you handle all my scars? How do I get you alone? You are always so sweet. I want to be there for you and take care of you. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. You are my destiny. Our love can power galaxies. If I'm not ready to commit with anyone, so that's interesting. That might be a one-off for somebody. I know that you know I'm hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. But my entire body and our being and body is attracted to you. Okay, pile 3. There's your reading. I'm going to move into our extra confirmations that are really just for fun and extra confirmation. If you know this is your pile, just honor that. And let's see what we got. All right, pile 3's extra confirmations for those who need it. That's the intention. If you don't really need extra confirmations, you might not find it, but it's for fun. So we have Aries, we have Neptune, so Pisces connection. We have 4th house, which is Cancer. Cancer, 4th house has popped up in every single confirmation today. It's interesting. This one just likes 4 today. So the 4th month or the 4th day of the month might be important too. All right, we have street smart, moles and freckles. These are attributes. We have passionate. All right, let's get some more zodiacs. All right, we have the infinity symbol. We have dark hair. We have bookworms. Someone could be a very avid reader. We have gears. So someone could work behind the scenes or be a mechanic or work on the inner workings of something. We have Aries showing up again. We have Sagittarius. We have yes, no, maybe. So possibly some indecisions that have now turned to yes. We have a little tennis racket or a racquetball or pickleball, anything that's racket-like sport. And okay, we have the parrot, so something repeating or possibly even someone that gossips or just communication could be really good here. And then we have a little unicorn, so maybe someone asked for a unicorn for an extra confirmation, something unique there. And let's pull some letters. So sometimes we get names, locations. If you see stuff that I don't see, just honor that. You were meant to see it. And let's get extra confirmations, letters for pile 3. Okay, so we have a Q, a G, T, D, L, C, D, R, Z, T, T. We had 2 T's, the last pile too. I didn't get any vowels, so this makes it a little harder. Double letters. We have 2 sets of double letters. Actually, we have triple T's. Someone could be like the 3rd, like a junior or the 3rd. Someone's got some Riz. TTT. Yeah, I'm really not channeling names from this. I want to say like resonant or resonant. Resident. I have no idea what that's about. They're just highlighting this RZT, like circling it for me. So that I need to draw someone into that. I'm not sure how that fits, but there are your letters, your confirmations, pile 3. So there you go. I hope you found the extra confirmations you're looking for. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do live readings twice a week, or I can do recorded readings based off of questions and information if my schedule doesn't fit yours or you need a different price point. The recorded readings are at a different pay structure. So feel free to check out my link in the description box to find my schedule or to book a recorded reading. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in a future reading. Bye, guys.